Hello, I'm here to show you my zombie summoner for Legacy League. First off, the skill tree. It's fairly simple. We start out as Witch, go up, take the life and energy shield, go here, all the way. By then, you're around level 20, can pick up these minion nodes. Hold on to the life, maybe grab the skittering runes on the way, then go up, grab the last zombie nodes, get the life, get this life, lastly probably the specters. The leveling is fairly simple. You get Firestorm and Flame Totem and just level with that. Ascendancy, fairly simple as well. We use Necromancer, Mistress of Sacrifice for move speed from Offering of Flesh or Flesh Offering, Soul Weaver and Fleshbinder just because the other nodes are fairly useless, and Commander of Darkness last. This is a hybrid build. That means we use life and energy shield. You have around 4k each, which is a good amount, I think. But that also means we can't really reserve a lot of life. Right now, skill wise, we're using Hatred and Discipline as our auras. We can use Purity of Elements instead of Discipline if you do need so. And with Enlighten, you have around, yeah, it's not really possible, which you can though do if you grab Sovereignty, I guess that's what it's called. Also Necromantic Aegis for a shield, I'm gonna show you later. And the leadership just because it's a quality of life for your minions to have a bigger radius. This is gonna be changed later on in the patch as well, but it shouldn't be a big issue. Alright, skills. Main skill, Raise Zombie. Minion damage, melee physical, added fire, and increased area of effect. This setup is for the Slam Drill, which is going to be introduced in 2.6, which makes the zombie slam. I guess that's like the slam from the Stone Golem. So this is our main setup in a 5-link. We can use melee splash if the slam is not as good, or empower as a 6-link. Then we have the Raise Specters, minion damage, spell echo, control destruction. That is the setup for Undying Evangelists with the bubble and the physical explosion, which also scales hatred really well. Or we could use spell echo, instead of spell echo we could increase area if we choose to use the discharging specters. Auras I showed you already. Then we have Summon Stone Golem, minion damage, melee physical, and increased area of effect. This is just as like a decoy for the taunt that he does with his slam. You could also use the Anima Stone to get 2 golems, which could probably dish out a good amount of damage. Lastly, we have Ball Lightning, Curse on Hit, Temporal Change Vulnerability, and Elemental Weakness. You can basically choose 2 of these, or all 3. If you choose to use a Doetis Damning Ring, but then you would need a Glove Enchant, Glove Corruption to get one of these curses, so you can still run it in a 4-link. Items. Main thing, Montegru's Grasp. This is to make the zombies a lot stronger. The new version gets 5k zombie life and up to 100% more physical damage for the zombies, which is huge, I'm gonna tell you that. Shield, we use Victorious Charity, gives the minions power and frenzy charges, and also a bit of area of effect. With Necromantic Aegis, this gets applied to your minions. Helmet, just basic hybrid energy shield life plus 2 minion gems helmet. Armor, just since it's the league starter, we're using just a hybrid armor ES chest. They're gonna be really cheap early on. Gloves, we can use Grip of the Council, which gives you 20% physical as extra cold damage, which is pretty big all things considered. Since we're scaling so much physical damage for our minions, this can scale really well. But you don't need to use it. Boots, Bones of Ulla. This is actually fairly important. Firstly, because it gives specters, which specters are a big damage boost, but it also gives +1 zombie. With the whole tree and Bones of Ulla, we have 9 zombies. Since it gets reduced by 50% with Montegruel's Grass, we can only reach 4 zombies. However, if we use the talisman that gives us +1 zombies, we have 10 zombies, which then gets halved to 5. So Bones of Ulla and the zombie talisman are actually fairly important. Rings and amulets, just a hybrid life energy shield. And the belt, just a crystal belt with life, probably energy shield as well. Flasks, basically all defensive for you. You could use Umbilicus Immortalis, this belt here, to give the flask to your zombies. This you can use to get Winged Stars, Lion's Roar, Sin's Rebirth, all that to your zombies, which is a huge damage buff. However, then you lack the survivability of your flasks. Sockets, we use double Slam Jewel, and a rare jewel probably. You could pick up a lot more jewel sockets like these ones, and go down to here, get the cyan ones. And later on, if you go low life, you can get this and the aura nodes here. Talking about low life, this build is definitely capable of going low life. We'll just drop all these life nodes here, grab all the aura nodes instead, and then you have a pretty good low life build that stacks out more auras, making Commander of Darkness a lot more powerful. Yeah, that's basically the build. Oh yeah, we're using Elemental Equilibrium to get minus fire and cold resistance with Ball Lightning, since we're using Hatred and the Grip of the Council, so that's like 60% cold damage, plus the fire damage from added fire if we do choose to run that. And all the physical damage that gets scaled up. Well, the physical damage doesn't get scaled up, but the fire explosion from Montegruel's does get scaled up. If you see, enemies killed by zombies explode, dealing fire damage. This is 10% if I remember correctly. This gets scaled up by minion damage, and also gets scaled up by the Elemental Equilibrium. So yeah, that's the build. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.